Well, back in the days that I was here, and of course, way back from the time I got big enough to know anything, I knew that there was inequities for black people all along. Wasn't in it nothing new to me. We knew that, and we always knew that there were things being offered in the white schools that was not being offered in the black schools, and that was even when we transferred to Little River School. Yes, it's always been inequities for black students.
Again, believe it or not, I never did, that the black school in white never did have that much effect on me mentally until I moved to Little River, and still wasn't that, because I knew that, well, in other words, that's the way we were raised, you know. The black stayed here and the white stayed this, so to me it was just a way of life, and I didn't realize there's so much conflict, like, you know, like it goes down the stretch like it is now. But the way I was raised, the way I comprehended it, however you want to say it, it didn't bother me at all, really, because it was just a way of life. We stayed here, they stayed there. We communicated when communication was necessary. And we would go into school. The only thing that bothered me, and it didn't bother me that much, is we always had second-class books, you know. This year, you'd get them, it was ma'am written in the back of in the front of the cover. And a lot of we were driving the school buses during that time. And the new buses, we were able to get new buses, and the buses got passed down. But basically, the black-white thing never did bother me too much until I joined the military in 1953. That's when it really slapped me in the face where there was a big difference. Because in my raising up, we was raised up around whites, and a lot of times we were just like what neighbors or whoever, they stayed in their house and said. But in other words, the communication we had, it like young ones, you know, if you didn't tell them, you know it, you know, and that's the way I lived, you know. That's, you know, but I'm glad that, like she was saying, all this happened through here. Now I can tell somebody else, or inform somebody else, or advise somebody else about, you know, the attitude we need to have toward, you know, toward each other, you know. And we got along. We really got. It wasn't no black people doing that fighting, killing, and lynching, and then they were not in this part, you know. Yeah, but you know, I really, and I don't try to remember it really. I just like to let it go. Yeah, I think about it sometime now, but as far as being a black school secretary, it never really crossed my mind, really. But the most important thing I see now is you have to start somewhere in life. Russell School was a start, and it's important to get that start because you get a foundation, you get the basic fundamentals that you need as you grow up, discipline, you know, all this, the stuff you really need now. And Russell School supplied me with those things.